What's going on, my Jack brother? Coach Scott here. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the best way to get lean and stay lean. But first, I want to discuss two of the biggest mistakes that I see most people make when they're trying to lose fat. Number one is that they're following a lifestyle that they have no intentions of sticking with once they achieve their fat loss goal. They're waking up extra early to do cardio that they don't enjoy. They're following a workout plan that beats them down. They're eating bland and boring foods or even eliminating certain food groups altogether. And then once they achieve their fat loss goal, their intention is just to get back to their normal way of eating, the way of eating that has caused them to gain fat in the first place and have to embark on this fat loss journey. This is the biggest reason you see people yo-yo diet, why they can't keep the weight off once they achieve their fat loss goals. The second biggest mistake I see most people make when they're trying to lose fat is that they're taking a backwards approach. They're focusing solely on how they're going to look and thinking to themselves that once they get lean, they're finally going to be happy. Now, my happiness and my joy in life is not a product of how I look. It's the exact opposite. My body is a product of living my life to the fullest, doing things that bring great joy to my life and allow me to thrive. Now, I totally think that having a goal, like having a vision for how you want to look when you achieve your goal physique, that is fantastic. That is a part of the process here that's going to motivate you to push forward. But I want you to focus a little less on how you're going to look and focus more of your attention on designing your lifestyle in a way that's going to allow you to thrive, to express the best version of yourself. So I'd love for you to take some time to think about what your ideal lifestyle looks like. What would you be doing on a daily basis that would allow you to feel your absolute best, to be able to give the best of yourself to all that you do and get the absolute most out of life? And I'd love even more if you took the time to share it down in the comment section below. I'll share what my ideal lifestyle looks like. It all begins with sleep. When I get 8 to 9 hours of sleep each and every night, I am energized. My mood is elevated. I'm able to give the best to my workouts. I'm able to focus, have the mental clarity to be more productive with my work and put out the best work possible. I'm able to boost other people's mood. I have the positive energy to have a positive impact on other people's lives. I just, again, with sleep is everything to me. I'm able to control my appetite better. Sleep impacts absolutely freaking everything I do, which is a big reason why I prioritize it. When I get like 7.5 hours of sleep or less, I feel like I kind of need a nap. I feel like I'm dragging my butt through the day. I feel not as focused. I'm not able to give the best of myself to my work. I'm not able to have the best workouts that I could if I had more sleep. I don't have the energy and the strength, the stamina to give the best of myself to my training sessions. And I feel more like sitting than I do moving. When I get 8 to 9 hours of sleep, I just want to move through the day and do as much as I possibly can. The nutrition lifestyle that allows me to thrive and give the absolute best of myself to all that I'm doing throughout the day is simply eating to the point of satisfaction. I don't enjoy feeling stuffed. It gives me acid reflux, makes me feel bloated and sluggish, has a negative impact on my sleep. So I've just learned to kind of push that plate away when I reach that point of feeling satisfied or maybe even just a little bit full. I don't rarely ever allow myself to feel even a little bit over full because I just don't perform my best throughout the day when I have that kind of sluggish feeling, when I'm feeling weighed down by the food that's in my digestive system. It's a big reason why I no longer participate in these epic cheat days. I also thrive and find that I'm able to give the best of myself to all I'm doing throughout the day when I'm consuming mostly whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods, like 90 to 95% of my diet coming from things like veggies and lean proteins and starchy carbs like sweet potatoes and rice. Like, they're just loaded with the nutrients that allows my body to function at its absolute best. But I am also a foodie. I freaking love exploring cafes and bakeries and breweries and restaurants and trying different meals, like authentic meals that get my taste buds freaking dancy, but I'm doing so in moderation. Again, eating to the point of satisfaction and kind of picky and choosy with those times. I really, in this past year here, find that I'm not enjoying like the typical kind of processed, manufactured treats out there. I would rather go to some place like a cafe or a bakery where they're making something fresh, something that's more like homemade, or I'll make something myself. Like, I really am taking enjoyment out of learning how to cook and to bake more foods right now. Just the joy of cooking and the joy of eating foods that are really freaking good. And I find like those delicious homemade treats or those delicious freshly made treats at a cafe or bakery, I'm able to eat those foods more in moderation than I can like if I grab processed food. If I like a box of cereal, a box of cookies, a bag of M&Ms, like I have a harder time controlling myself eating those things, probably because everything that's loaded, the different preservatives and stuff, and those companies are fantastic at manufacturing foods that get us to crave them more and eat more of them. Like you can't eat just one Lay's potato chip for whatever the heck they add to those things. It's very difficult to stop ourselves in those moments because they are so highly processed. Yet you get something that is baked fresh, you're less likely to really overindulge in some of those types of foods. But so I love the overall food experience, and I make that a part, like that 5 to 10% of my diet is going to come from those foods that again bring great pleasure and joy to my life. And those foods do fuel my lifestyle as well, even though they are somewhat processed there. They still add that fuel in addition to the quality, whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods that I'm consuming. And all together allows me to thrive and get the absolute most out of my life. Like I never feel like I'm being restricted or held back or I'm missing out on anything. And I do enjoy, like I said, this brewery, like the craft beers. I enjoy that, but I know like one craft beer is like perfect for me, 2 at the most. If I have more than 2 craft beers, again, it has a negative impact on my mental clarity, my mental focus, not just in that moment, but the following day and sometimes days. Like if I have 3 or 4 craft beers, like I'm not as productive with my work or even with my training for at least a couple of days afterwards, and definitely has a negative impact on my sleep that evening. So I really try to limit to like 1 or 2 drinks when I do have a drink, and it's usually oftentimes like just maybe once a week kind of thing, twice at the most. So again, nutrition that allows me to thrive. So designing my lifestyle in a way that really sets me up the structure where I'm consuming mostly whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods and working in some of my favorite treats throughout the week as well. Then when it comes to my active lifestyle that allows me to thrive and give the best of myself to all that I'm doing, definitely following workout plans, Jacked After 40 Club, the workouts that I follow myself, or any of the workout plans on the Lose Fat, Get Jacked website that I have previously followed to help transform my body and my life. Like those bring great joy to my life, but you add in all the other activities. Like I love getting out on the paddleboard. I love walking my furry homie Chief on a daily basis, oftentimes twice per day, getting out in the woods for hikes, climbing mountains with my daughter, just exploring the world, being adventurous, just soaking in my surroundings at the same time that I am moving my body. So it really doesn't feel like it's structured exercise. It's me exploring the world. It's me living my life to the fullest. I'm not thinking of it as exercise. I'm just thinking of me living my life to the fullest while I am performing all of those activities. Yoga is something that I have incorporated this past year as well. I was more consistent with it earlier in the year, got busy for a few months there, now working it back into my lifestyle. I just find it's a great way for me to wind down at the end of the day. So again, I was following some structured videos now. Now I listen to some of the heroic or optimize coaching program, the optimize audios there that are fill my mind with positive material and fill my mind with material that's going to help me become the best version of myself. So I'm listening to some of those audios or the videos while I'm doing yoga, and all that stuff allows me to just calm down and relax myself, prepare myself for a great night's sleep. And then after that, I'll just get outside and watch the sunset. So that is the one time, like it's great to work hard, play hard kind of thing. So when it's time to chill, you want to give the best of yourself to that opportunity to chill. Like some people will like, you shouldn't be sitting on your butt or anything. Like if you are sitting on your butt watching television and filling your head like on your phone, looking through the screen and filling yourself with inputs that are going to have a negative impact on your sleep, that's not a good thing. But sitting outside, watching the sun set, being aware of my surroundings, it's somewhat meditative, even though I'm not actually physically meditating in the technical sense. I'm just grounding myself in the moment, filling myself with a sense of gratitude, and all of that stuff just calms me and prepares me for an incredible night's sleep. So, and again, when it comes to the heroic, the optimize coaching audios, oftentimes I'll listen to that in the morning as I'm getting ready, as I'm shaving, in the shower. It just, again, fills my head with positive material that is growth minded. It's going to help me become the best version of myself. So again, all of that makes up a part of my day. Oftentimes I'll listen to that kind of stuff in the car as well, because I used to listen to that stuff when I was out for a walk, kill two birds with one stone, where listening to a podcast, listening to a self-growth audio while I'm out walking. But I find like I'm much better off walking without headphones on, really taking in my surroundings, and again, making the most out of that experience. So that is my ideal day. That is my ideal lifestyle. So doing all of those things produces the body that I've got right now. So rather than focusing on what is the best way to get lean, the best workout plan, the best diet plan, everything like that. No, I'm just designing my lifestyle in the way that I'm going to stick with for life and continue to slowly try to improve upon. The only thing that changes for me when I'm trying to get lean versus stay lean is the quantity of food that I am consuming. I just reduce the portion sizes of those meals. I'm still consuming all of the same foods that I enjoy, including my favorite treats. It's just all in smaller portions in order to help me lose fat and get lean. Staying lean, I'm able to eat a little bit more of those treats, and a little bit, my meals, my portion sizes are a little bit bigger to stay lean. So lifestyle is exactly the same. This is how I want to live my life today, or if I was trying to lose weight, and this is how I want to live my life in the future as I'm trying to like maintain my weight, stay lean, and build my body and live my life to the fullest. That's what it's really all about. So designing your lifestyle in a way that brings great joy to your life, that allows you to thrive, that allows you to give the best to yourself to all that you're doing. So that is the best way to get lean and stay lean, is to focus on designing your lifestyle in a way that allows you to thrive, rather than just focusing on, all right, I gotta follow this. This is the diet plan that I follow from someone is the best way to lose fat, so I gotta stick with that. I gotta do cardio, I gotta do all this stuff that I don't really enjoy. No, focus on creating a lifestyle that is going to bring the best out of you, and that is gonna set you up for long-term success. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. But more than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share what your ideal lifestyle looks like that allows you to thrive, that brings the best out of you. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Lose Fat, Get Jacked. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next video.